Welcome to Good and Bad with Gabe Gerry. I'm Gabe Gerry, and we got a Cleveland Comedy Festival guest. My first one. Should have a few more later in the week, but Morgan Gallo.
What's up, guys?
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
All the cameras?
Yeah.
Where to start, man?
This isn't Hot Ones. You can just ignore the cameras.
This isn't Hot Ones. Look directly into the camera crying. My name is Morgan Gallo. I'm a comic from Orlando, Florida. I am here for the Cleveland Comedy Festival. It's been fun so far. I mean, everyone's been super nice. Everyone's way nicer in Ohio than they are in Florida. I'll say that real fast.
Why do you think that is?
I
agree. I've spent a lot of time in Florida. I'd agree.
I think Ohio is like, I mean, and I know that Cleveland is different, but like, I feel like Ohio is such a calm place. Like what's gonna happen here? You know what I mean?
All of my sense of calm just comes from the fact that when the climate crisis hits, we're good.
Oh yeah, you're solid.
That's how
you're
I'm
solid.
about it.
Whereas Florida is like every other minute there's like some guy running out of a store naked. Yeah. There's an alligator in every other pond. Like it's just a wild place to be from.
My recollection of Florida is we used to go there all the time as kids because my grandma had a trailer there, and so we would go to
good old Florida
we'd hang
trailer.
out in the trailer park. We'd go to the pool, and we were kids, and there were 4 of us, and all the old people were just fucking mean and nasty to us because like we were in the pool.
Yeah, because they want to live out the rest of the short time that they have in peace in their trailer, chain smoking, layering nicotine on the walls. That's all they want. Literally.
Okay, so Morgan, do you have any? I do plugs at the beginning because I will forget later on.
Okay.
So go ahead, plug your shit.
Morgan Gallo Comedy on all platforms. That's basically it. I have a podcast coming out called Let's Fight About It. I'm really excited to be launching that.
It'll probably be out by the time this episode comes out.
Yeah, so it's out now. Go check out Let's Fight About It.
You're actually late. It's been out for a while.
It's a great podcast with me and 2 other comedians in Orlando. I'm really proud of it so far. And that's basically everything I got. I got a website, morgangallocomedy.com.
Is this your first podcast?
No.
No? Do you have a previous
one?
Oh,
I thought you meant being on it.
No,
this is my first podcast. It's my baby.
And what's it called?
Let's Fight About It.
It's good that you like it now because around like 50 episodes, you start to be like, ugh. But hey, let's focus on the positives. It's out and it's fun.
Yeah, it's out and it's fun. Go check it out.
All right, Morgan. We've established before we started rolling that you have no fucking idea what happens.
Yeah, I literally have no idea what this podcast is.
Which is good. The show's called Good and Bad.
Okay.
Because it's on the internet where nothing is ever in between those things.
Okay. It's either good or it's either bad?
That's the internet.
Okay.
And this is the good and bad bucket. So, yeah, the cats are going crazy this episode. So you're just going to pull a card out of here.
Okay.
Read it. And you're going to tell me if it's good or bad and why.
Do I say what it is out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's not like you have to guess it.
No,
it's not like 20 questions.
No, but a lot of people have asked, like, do you guess it? And I've been trying to think of a way to make that into a thing. But I write all the cards, so like I know them.
Okay.
But, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. I don't want to choose one on the top because that's too easy.
Maybe that was thought of.
Okay. Oh God, this is long. Your dad asks if you can think your mom would like a new vibrator.
Read that again.
Your dad asks Your dad asks if you think your mom would like a new vibrator. That is bad. That is so bad. I don't want my dad asking me that.
But that's a king move.
A king move?
That's positive masculinity.
That is so awkward for my father to ask his 27-year-old daughter, "Hey, Mo, do you think your mom would like a new vibrator?"
He calls you Mo?
No, I just made that up. Oh. He calls me Peanut.
Oh,
which is worse.
You like
which is worse.
Are you an only child?
No, I'm the smallest child. The youngest child. Why did I say smallest?
Are you the only daughter?
Yeah.
Your daddy's little princess.
Yeah, so why would he ask his little princess if mommy needs a new I don't even think my mom knows what a vibrator is.
See, he's a feminist.
Is he or is he a creep?
I don't know.
My dad gets awkward like when I talk about kissing my boyfriend. Like he's
Why do you talk about kissing your boyfriend?
Like if
You're
like
getting
if
on your fake dad for asking about this vibrator, but you're
my
over here
fake
telling.
dad. Why is he fake?
Well, in this scenario, it's a fake dad.
It's a fake dad.
Anybody
It's
could
a
have
fake
drawn this
Felix.
card.
Okay.
I could have had a fucking 50-year-old alcoholic on the show pull that card.
Hello, cat.
Yeah, show cat's here.
I
But you're telling your dad about all your kisses?
no, he's just. Oh, that's my water.
She does love to drink water.
I just think like, okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna drink that anymore.
Oh, she's fine. You know, cats' mouths are dirty.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck?
Dirty.
No, I just like anytime, even if like as a teenager talking about like if I'm sitting at the dinner table and I'm like telling my mom how my date went and I'm like, she's like, did you kiss? And I'm like, yeah. My dad's like, okay.
Yeah,
so he gets uncomfortable. Yeah, it's like he's not gonna fucking cross that line.
Did you tell your parents when you went on dates? Like, when did you start dating?
When I was 14, I had my first boyfriend.
Would you guys do hug in the hallway between gym class?
No, he actually went to a different school. We met at
tennis
camp.
I bet he did.
Yeah, we met at tennis camp during the summer, and our moms were friends because of tennis. I grew up in Colorado.
So they knew him.
And they knew him. And he was 2 years older than me. Or no, he was 15. I was 14. And we went on like a first date. Our parents dropped us off.
Yeah. Movies?
Yeah, we saw Avatar.
We'll talk about Avatar in a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, shout out Daniel Appel if he ever listens to this. He's never gonna know that this exists. But yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, they knew if I went on dates. I'm very close with my mom.
I'm part of the group where like anytime I mentioned a girl's name, my entire family would be like, "Ooh, you got a girlfriend?" So like. It wasn't until like college when I was like in my "what are you gonna do about it" phase, where I would just be like, yeah, I got a fucking girl, you know.
Yeah.
But I did have a girlfriend in high school, and I found out she just got married. And
wow.
Yeah, and the only reason I know is because literally everybody that I've ever met in my life texted me to tell me.
Why were you guys? Was it like a whirlwind relationship?
No, it was just a high school.
Like,
girlfriend.
ha, she got married, bitch.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like
God, people are stupid.
We dated like all through high school and like broke up freshman year of college. Very standard.
Oh, it was one of those.
Very, very standard.
Okay, then I understand why.
A good American.
Good old American 4-year relationship breakup to have sex with other people.
The spring break drop.
Yep. Damn, dude. I didn't have that. That's crazy.
So have you seen Avatar since then?
No, I haven't.
Let me just say, wow. I saw it in theaters when it came out, and then I went and we saw the re-release because the new one's coming out.
Oh yeah, I kind of want to watch the first one again and then see this. Yeah, because that was.
Because for the
13 years ago.
you ever you spend like a lot of time on like Reddit or just like I guess Twitter in general. Like for like the last like 5 or 6 years, there's been like a huge like Avatar sucks because it hasn't been culturally relevant. You ever seen that?
No.
You never seen people say
that? Why is it not culturally?
Well, because think about like all the movies that won Oscars or like all the big box office hits. Like we still talk about them all the time.
Oh, their argument is the reason why it's not relevant is because people aren't like.
People stop. They're like, oh, it was a gimmick. It was just like a 3D. It was like the first 3D movie, so they were like testing that out.
Yeah.
And it's literally just Pocahontas, stuff like that.
Oh my God.
All stupid arguments. Because first of all, Pocahontas wasn't even an original thing.
That's also like the most bigoted thing you can say. It's just Pocahontas.
Oh well, no. Go watch it again. It's the propaganda is laid on thick.
From Avatar?
On Avatar.
Okay,
yeah.
maybe I need to watch. Last time I was watching it, I was just sweating trying to hold a boy's hand. So yeah. I don't really remember
it. Do you get high? Do you smoke weed?
No.
Oh well.
Well, sometimes, but I try not to.
Take an edible and go see Avatar re-release.
Oh God. Okay.
But like unironically, it's a fucking banger of a movie.
It's a banger of a movie.
It's so good. It's awesome.
The first one. Yeah.
It's really, really good.
Isn't it like 3 hours long?
It's like, yeah, but it doesn't. It's so good. You leave the theater and you're like, holy shit, that did not.
I remember feeling that way. I remember being like, wow, that was really good.
Like, do you like movies in general? Do you go to a lot of movies?
No, not really.
Okay, well, I'd still recommend it.
Okay.
It's really fucking good.
All right.
What was your thing? What was your card? Your dad asking.
If my mom.
You don't think there's any smidge of? Hey, he's trying to help your mom enter her next phase of womanhood, and he
Listen,
wants his
isn't the
daughter's
show called Good or Bad? It's not called
opinion.
Let Gabe Decide What the Guest Thinks.
Well, sometimes you gotta play devil's advocate, you know. I am glad you pulled this one. I wrote it like 20 minutes ago. I wrote it. Like,
Are you
right,
serious?
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn it!
All right, pick another one.
Look at this cat, just like
She's vibing. She's been missing people.
sun tanning in the woods. Telling your kid the dog died. Why do you write your O's like that? Is that what that says?
Don't worry about it.
Telling your kid the dog died?
Yeah. You knew it was an O.
Well, because I was like, that word's not dig. That says dig.
What do you think?
I mean, I think like originally, immediately, instinctually, I would say it's a bad thing. But then I think it's a good thing because I don't think parents should lie to their kids about what happened to their dog.
Yeah.
I think it's really, honestly, like kind of misleading and traumatizing when you tell a kid like, oh, they just went away. They're in a farm upstate. Because then that kid just thinks for fucking years that their dog didn't die and they're just gone. And they don't understand the process of life.
Well, if that never comes back, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I feel like if you're like, hey, we took the dog to a farm and then it never comes back, you're like,
yeah, of course it's not going to come back because it's dead.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, though. You wouldn't tell them that they're at a farm if it's going to come back.
But no, I can't remember what the exact scenario is, but that does actually like really fuck up kids. Like there was some study where it was like, don't fucking do that. How about you just be honest with your kid for once?
Yeah, I feel like that's not a good.
But we still do like the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus and everything, and that's all okay. I don't get it.
I think because those are fictional characters and a dog is an actual like part of your life.
That could be it.
Like I feel like because at some point the kid's gonna realize. I realized that Santa wasn't real when I could tell what my mom's handwriting looked like immediately. I was like, oh, it's my mom. You know what I mean? But it wasn't
what I knew. I think we kind of had a mutiny.
A mutiny?
Yeah, where I might have been handwriting. It might have been. But like I just remember like one Christmas we were like, no, Santa didn't bring this. You did. And they were like, no. We were like, yeah, we fucking did.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever.
Oh, you know what's really depressing?
What?
Christmas is coming up.
Why is that depressing?
The holiday. They're so expensive.
I fucking love the holidays.
What do you, food, family, or gifts?
Oh no, I just like, to be honest, I like the decorations. Like I like to go to light shows. What are they called? Like Christmas lights. Yeah, like
the ones where they're synced up to the radio.
I've never seen those in person, but that would be really cool.
Well, are they big in Orlando, even though there's no snow?
I don't know about Orlando. I just moved to Orlando 2 months ago, but I was living in St. Augustine, Florida, which is like 2 hours away.
You say that like it's such a different place.
It is such a different place. If you went there, St. Augustine is the oldest city in the nation. It's like the first settlement. And so it's so old. Yeah. It was established in 1565 by the Spanish.
Oh, so not the oldest American.
No, it's but it is the oldest like nation, the first settlement the
first colony, the first colonization.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. Well, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm,
How about you apologize right now?
Yeah. Shout out Pedro Menendez. Thanks, Ponce de Leon. But no, they do a bunch of...
They thought he was a god. Or at least that's what my teachers told us in America, is that when this guy, Hernan Cortez, he got to fucking Mexico and they were like, you're white? You're a god. Do you remember learning that?
No, I don't.
That's what they taught us. They're like, yeah.
Where'd you go to school?
America.
Okay. Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay. America.
Yeah.
Jesus
you never heard
Christ.
that? Yeah. They came over...
I don't know. I'm very bad with
Montezuma
history.
was like, "You're a god," and they gave him all his gold. He gave him all his gold.
I'm obsessed with these cats.
They're good cats.
They're so cute.
But can't you believe that the
believe that
the Aztec king, this guy came in, total stranger. He gave him all his gold. He just gave it to him. No fuss about it. He gave it to him because the Spanish were so
I
friendly.
can't tell if this is your real personality or if
That's what
that
they
shot
took.
is hitting you right
That's
now.
what. Why wouldn't that be my real personality?
I don't know, because
That's
the
what
way
they
you
taught
talk,
us.
I don't know you that well, so
That's
I'm
what
just like observing
You don't believe
your
that?
mannerisms.
You don't think that's believable?
Yeah, I think
You
it's
just
believable.
gave them all the gold. No, the thousands of people didn't get sick, or he didn't spread disease.
Honestly, the history of this country is so atrocious. It's disgusting, and I can't even.
Oh yeah, this is the only bad country ever.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying this is. There are plenty of bad countries, but this is one of them.
So what's the problem?
Okay.
So literally, what's the problem?
Just another podcast with a white male comedian. This is so
what
fun.
did I say that was wrong? What did I say?
Just you are gaslighting me. You are such a
anything.
gaslighter. Damn.
I didn't say anything wrong.
No, you didn't. You're right.
I said that's what they taught us.
Right. All right.
That's what I know. Anyway, you're saying St. Augustine. Please continue.
St. Augustine has a Nights of Lights where they put up, it's like a tradition. They put up lights on every building in the downtown area, and they're all like the same and uniform. It looks very cool. So I just like going to that kind of stuff. Or like Denver Zoo has the zoo gets decorated for Christmas, and they put lights up, and then at night you can go and like get into the zoo. It's really cool.
You can laugh at them, be like, "Ha, we stole you."
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
go to the monkeys. They're all asleep.
That's so sad. I was one time in North Carolina. This was like, mid-COVID. After Florida never really gave a shit. But this is like, I think like summer 2021. It was when the new Godzilla came out.
Oh,
No,
right, because I totally had that bookmarked in my mind.
Godzilla versus Kong. It's
Oh, well, shit. The tables have turned.
Yeah, and me and all the fellas, we met in this beach town, and we just got like fucked up, and we watched we had to watch it. But we went to the zoo, and we watched Kong the first night, and so the next day we were like the monkey meme, like monkey, we were like we were like traipsing. We were like the only people in this beach town. We were like traipsing around without our shirts on. We were like monkey.
Oh, that just sounds like the worst.
Yeah, we might have been on drugs. It's not a big deal. And so we went to the zoo, and I accidentally we made edibles, and I took like way too many.
Yeah.
And we went to the zoo, and I was so excited to see the monkeys. And when we got there, it was the shittiest zoo I've ever been to. And there was one monkey, and he was chewing on a piece of plastic. And I just had
beautiful.
I just got so sad. I just had a panic attack the entire time I was at the zoo. And at the end of the zoo, because it was like 20 minutes. It's a terrible zoo. But somehow they got a monkey. That's a good get.
It's a 20-minute zoo.
Yeah, you just walk.
They time you.
I pulled my friends.
There's just a statue of an elephant. And then there's like monkeys and a few birds. They're like, those aren't even ours.
We're dumb Americans.
We are dumb Americans, so you agree. Terrible country. Awesome. Great. Glad we could make that stance.
Yeah, but where would you rather live?
Europe.
Spain. Yeah, Spain would be pretty sick.
Yeah. Italy.
Then we could sit on our pile of gold that we stole from the African continent. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Sure. I can't defend every country.
Every great place to live did some bad stuff.
Except for like Switzerland.
Now that's a socialist country, Morgan. Now who's to say that's a great place to live?
I
bunch of communist socialists
care.
Great place to live?
Mm-hmm.
All white people? That's a little interesting.
I don't think it's all white people.
I don't read. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I can tell.
All right, you ready for one more?
Yeah.
Wait, so what'd you say? Telling your kid the dog died, good or bad?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. We got one good and one bad.
I hope I get a good one. Okay. Iced coffee. Good. Done. Bye. End of the episode.
Is that what you had today?
Iced coffee. No, I had hot coffee. I love both though. I have to have hot coffee like in the morning.
Sure.
Because it's just like a routine. But iced coffee, fabulous.
I did that
Such
too.
an American thing. I did not know it was an American thing until I went to Italy, and they were like, "Why the fuck would you put ice in your coffee?"
Oh, they barely. Well, don't they just do all espresso there?
No, they have normal. I mean, they have normal coffee. It's more of like an Americano where it's like espresso with hot water but stuff like that. But yeah, they think that the concept of iced coffee is like sacrilegious over there.
Isn't like the concept of putting any ice in your drinks weird? Like you like.
I don't know.
I've heard like asking for ice at a restaurant is like.
Yeah, I was
American.
never served.
Even asking for water, I've heard is.
Yeah, water you have to ask for. They won't just give it to you automatically. You have to ask for it.
Entitled
And
Americans.
I don't remember having ice in any of my drinks at all.
Where
Except for actually when they give you an Aperol spritz. Usually that has ice in it because it's like Aperol and.
Do they spray it right out of the thing? Do they carry a little tank around?
It's oh god,
like
it tastes like
hibachi,
orange cough medicine. I know people.
Really?
An Aperol spritz is supposed to be like this elegant drink, but it tastes
Never
like
heard of
it tastes like my mom force feeding me Motrin when I'm sick. That's what it tastes like.
We were an Advil family. I can't really relate to that.
Must be nice. Can't relate.
Yeah. You know. Wait, so where'd you live? Well, did you live in Europe? Where were you?
Oh no, I just backpacked through Italy for like 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just Italy?
Italy, and then we ended in Paris for like a few days, so we didn't get to do too much in Paris, but mostly Italy.
How long were you, or when was this? You said 2 weeks.
Oh my God, it was the Christmas break before 2020. So
Huge.
then literally came back and everything
Oh my God,
got shut down.
You're it. You're the one.
I got super sick when I was in Paris. I'm pretty sure it was COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, my uncle was literally in China like in December.
God.
And then he came back and my aunt was like, we've been together for 30 years and he's never had so much of a fever. And he was bedridden for like a week with the dry cough.
Yep.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That shit's scary.
Well, are you vaxxed?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Are you vaxxed?
Yes.
Okay.
I got the most recent booster.
I never know, like, in the comedy world, there are comedians that come across as so open-minded and just like caring, but then when it comes to shit like being vaccinated, they're like, oh, I'm not letting the government put that. I'm like, you got vaccinated when you were a baby.
Yeah, well, they didn't consent. What's so closed-minded about consent?
Oh, really? You're gonna turn it into an argument about consent? I just think that there's a difference between
Their body, their choice, Morgan.
Yeah, I would like to have that right too, but I currently don't. So
Gotta get out and vote.
No, I just think it's funny when they like that they're like, yeah, everyone should have healthcare and women should have the right to their own body and blah blah blah. But God forbid I get a fucking vaccine.
Yeah,
like
but those guys are never the ones championing women's rights.
Right. They just are the ones that they say it. Yeah, they say it when it's convenient for them. Yeah, they make a Facebook post so they can get fucked on Tinder.
That doesn't happen either. Oh my God. So there's the Democrat that sits behind me at work, but then there's another guy. He's like 50. He's going through a divorce right now.
Lovely.
The horniest man I've ever met in my life. Like the Blue Angels, the planes, they were practicing for the air show. And like you could see them like flying around. And he just comes up to me. He goes, dude, I bet those guys get so much pussy.
Ew. What the fuck? Because you're young and he thinks that you're cool. He's like, yeah, I'm going to fucking say this right next to your ear.
Well, because he's single and he's just on fucking the dating apps all day.
Oh, God, men are disgusting. Except for my man. He's great.
Yeah, except for and no women are gross ever.
Oh, women are disgusting. We're the worst.
Yeah. Oh, we tried. So like the work friends we like go out to lunch with and shit. One of them, he's like 22 and he's just like a gigantic spaz. And he gets like really nervous, like talking about stuff that like we would talk about like just as guys, like in front of the girls of the office. And like constantly we like the girls remind him, I was like, dude, whatever you think you guys are talking about at lunch, I promise you we're 10 times worse. And they are. Can't relate.
Can't relate.
You don't gab?
I don't have any friends. No, I do. I just have I have a very small circle of friends that aren't friends with each other. So I have like one really good friend that lives in LA. I have one really good friend that lives in Tampa. I have my boyfriend. I have like my friends in Jackson, but it's not like one big circle. You know what I mean? Like they don't all know each other.
You're like a wolf.
Sure.
With a bunch of different packs.
Yeah.
You're like
like a bee pollinating with different flowers.
Oh, that's cute. Have you used that before?
No. No, I just thought of it.
Yeah. Just spreading. Yeah, that's good.
Just
I like that.
spreading my seed everywhere.
Yeah. So what was your thing?
Iced coffee. I think if someone said bad to that, they should be beheaded.
If I have to chug it, I'll do iced.
Why would you chug it?
If it's like pushing like 3 or 4 o'clock and I don't really want to be up all night and I want to get it in as fast as possible, I'll like throw some ice in it and chug it.
What scenario are you forcing yourself to chug iced coffee? To stay up? You do drink coffee?
I used to drink coffee every day. Like COVID, when I was working from home and like losing my hair because I was so stressed out, I would drink like 6 cups of coffee a day.
Ooh, yeah, that's not good. I drink one a day.
But it would be like the French press. So I drink like one French press, which is like 2.5 cups. So I drink one in the morning and then I make one after lunch, and that one would be iced.
Okay.
Because it was so hot out and we didn't have AC, so it'd be iced.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then I cut it down. But now I don't drink any coffee during the week. I keep it to weekends only.
Really?
Like,
I love coffee.
It's a drug. So I treat it like all the other drugs.
You do it on the weekends?
Weekends only.
Jesus Christ.
And, well, also when I'm not, because like my entire life was caffeinated, you know? Your entire life is caffeinated. So when you do...
I don't feel different when I don't drink it, though. Like, I don't... To me, it's not something... Like, if I had to go without it, I could, and I have many times.
You might not feel different without it, but now that I own... Like, if I just have a cup on Saturday morning, I can work for like 6 hours straight. And I get a lot of work done on Saturday morning.
Nice.
Because I'm so wired.
Proud of you.
Okay, on that, we're going to end the first episode. Because what a positive note that was. Hey, thanks so much for watching or listening. I don't really give a fuck which one you do. But if you liked that episode with Morgan, go ahead, wave at the camera. But if you like that episode with Morgan, next week we talk about Kesha, jaywalking, and milk, the country's greatest beverage. Yeah, thanks so much.